All right, y'all. Today is February 24th, 2026, and I'm back to y'all with another trade recap. And as y'all see by title, I took a dub today. Now, today was very simple. Price was moving, everything was moving, and I did line perfectly with my pre-market analysis, and I'm gonna get into that. So, if you haven't yet, make sure you go check out my last video. I did drop a psychology video. It's my very first one. I do plan on keep bringing those out because that's something I like to speak about. Psychology. It's all psychology is the most important thing in trading in my book. Yeah, you have strategy. Yeah, you have all these different things. But if your mental isn't right, your mind isn't right, and you can't execute and stay disciplined and be patient, you're never gonna, you're never gonna make it in this industry. But, I don't want to get too much in that. If you want to get more in detail in that video, go check it out. It's my last video on my account. And yeah, let's go ahead and get to this trade recap. So today was pretty simple for me. We still had the new week opening gap from yesterday that I had said. And we also had good targets low. So I was still 50-50, but I was leaning more towards a bullish draws, and I'll let you know why. Okay. So like I said, one of the reasons was because we still had a new week opening gap, plus I also aligned with previous day high. And to me, right now, what I'm seeing looks like it is going to go up there today for sure. I think so today, if not for sure tomorrow, because I think we're finally flipping a bullish structure. Okay, so the first reason why I was bullish, as y'all see right here, and again, I'm sorry about my execution. Or not my execution, sorry for my drawings. Just bear with me. But on the 4-hour, we did have this 4-hour gap right here that did get inversed yesterday overnight. Okay, so that kind of indicated to me, okay, we could be heading up higher. And even though we had this big bearish 4-hour gap, I was still convicted for longs because we came down, we respected it, we made the move, swept out this 4-hour low, we reversed and inversed this 4-hour, right? So that was kind of an indication to me, okay, I think we might have bullish structure. Now, while doing that, we also did create a 4-hour bullish fair value gap. And as you see overnight, let me see, I'm going to zoom in a little bit. As you see overnight, we tapped into it, respected it, and now we're pushing up higher. So before this candle was formed, we were having this candle, and I was like, okay, I think we're going to be bullish. I think we're going to go for higher prices. We have good draws, new week opening gap, previous day high. I think we're going to head higher, right? So now we go down to the hourly. On the hourly, really nothing here. We did have SMT at London low before we swept previous day low. So I'm going to go ahead and go down to 15 minutes so y'all can see that, okay? So, and as you'll see, London low is this red line. So before this big candle right here, I'm going to go ahead and go back for y'all so y'all can see. Start new. Before this big candle right here, as you see on this side, ES already had taken London low, while NQ didn't. So we had SMT. So it's kind of confirming my bullish bias. But I wanted to be more patient. I want to see, okay, are we going to straight rip from open? Or are we going to come down, manipulate down lower? I want to see what we're going to do because we also did have SMT both sides. As you see, NQ took out London high, ES didn't. So we had SMT both ways, okay? So I want to see what we're going to do at open first before I even consider taking anything, okay? So then, boom. We also did have previous day low down here. Right? So at open, I want to see, okay, what are we going to do, right? What is the first thing we're going to do? So let's go ahead and go to market open and see what we do, okay? So at 9:30 or before 9:30, right before 9:30 bell hits, we're already dumping, right? We're going down lower. So I'm like, okay, we might be bearish. We might go down to previous day low, and then we'll see what we do from there, okay? Now, I'm going to go down to the 5-minute. I'm going to skip one 5-minute candle. Boom. So we dump, right? This is 9:35 now. We dump. As you see, we're right there close to previous day low. We take out London low on NQ. So now we have no more SMT, right, at all. So I'm like, okay, I want to see more structure. What are we going to do? Are we going to keep going down to previous day low when ES takes it out? Or are we going to reverse, create SMT? What are we going to do, right? So now I'm being patient. So now I'm going to go down to the 1 minute, okay? So now I'm going to go to whenever ES takes out previous day low. So boom, it takes out previous day low. I'm like, okay, we take out previous day low, we create SMT. Now what are we going to do? Are we going to retrace up, then come back down? Or are we going to just fly up, straight V-shaped recovery? And right now, I'm not going to lie, right here, I was kind of 50-50 because we did have SMT, but we're so close to previous day low. Even though we did have SMT, we're still close to previous day low. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm still kind of, a little bit conflicted. Okay. So boom, I'm going to skip. And once I see this candle, I even told my brother, once I see this candle and the next candle formed, like in live markets, the next candle started displacing higher. I'm like, okay, this could be a good entry. I was originally going to take this 1 minute, right? I'm like, this could be a good entry. But as we're moving up, this next candle, as y'all see, straight fucking displacement. And this was perfect. It also aligned with the 3 minute. Right here, 3 minute. Perfect. Literally pitch perfect. As soon as this closed, slapped it. Instantly. Didn't even hesitate. I'm in. Boom. And I originally was going to take my profits up to this swing high right here. But I remember at market open, we did create a first present and unfilled 15-minute gap. And I'm like, okay, I don't want to see us reverse from there and we create bullish structure because, mind you, we still had SMT at the highs. So I'm like, at first I was going to take it here. But once we start pushing up and tap this 15-minute, I'm like, I'm just gonna get out here because I just want to secure my profits. I haven't really been winning like that. I'm gonna secure my profits. Plus, I'm on eval, so I only need a 1500. I think right here I was like at 1400 when I tapped to that into that 15-minute gap. So I just got out. So my real risk to reward was about a 2.27 because I have my FEG or my stop loss under this inversion, and it's also aligned I think with, yeah. So the boom, and then once we tap the next candle, we created a fair value gap. So I'm like, okay, I want to see this be a breakaway gap, and my break even spot was gonna be at an unfilled 5 minute. It was gonna be right here. That was gonna be my break even spot. And as I can see, the next five, literally within 5 minutes, run straight to the draw. Boom, literally right straight to the draw. And you see, it did take out my original draw, but I was kind of hesitant right here. Like I said, I didn't want to force nothing. I didn't want to hold in here and end up getting reversed on. We filled this gap and go up higher. So I just took my profits. I was up 1500 for the day, and I just got out. So everything played out well. I'm glad. Kind of dub. Today was a simple day. Today was very simple. It aligned with my draw, aligned with my bias, and I really called it out to a T. Right, I called it out. I was bullish. I wanted to see this happen, and it happened. And that's what I'll say. It's part of a plan. It's part of your strategy. You always got to be, stick to your rules, stick to your strategy, because shit like this, what I'm saying, like days like this are gonna come. There's gonna be days where it's choppy, like yesterday. As y'all see, yesterday was choppy, not really good delivery. But today, when the draw is clear and we have the confluences, and you see a displacing candle like this, you gotta execute it. You gotta execute it because this is pitch perfect. In my opinion, this was A plus, pitch perfect, because my fault. The displacement, SMT, super liquidity, everything was there, and just like especially the displacement was a cherry on top, right? Once you see something like this or your strategy, whatever it is, and you see everything there, don't even hesitate. It's like a memory. Just don't even hesitate. Take it and boom, whatever happens, happens. At least you know that you're taking a great trade, right? And yeah, that's why I took a great trade. So that's all I got for this video. Pretty simple trade recap. A plus trade. Now I'm glad I started this week off with a win. Made back all my losses from yesterday, plus a little bit more. I did de-risk hella because I only had a band left to draw down, so I did de-risk. But I made back all my losses yesterday, so I'm back to where I was beginning of this week. Just got 3 more days this week, so I'm glad about this win. We're gonna bounce back tomorrow. And yeah, I'm gonna try to record some more videos for y'all. Get more active on here, like I said yesterday's video. If you haven't checked it out, make sure you go check it out. But as I said in yesterday's video, I do want to get more active on here, right? I do want to show my face more. I do want to get more active, just so y'all get familiar with me, right? Because I want to be here for the long game, for the long run. So yeah, I'm gonna get more active for you on YouTube, on my TikTok at Tone Trades. Make sure I go follow and all that. I'm just trying to be more active, right? So yeah, if you haven't yet, make sure y'all like this video, comment, subscribe, go follow my TikTok at Tone Trades. That's all I got. See you on the next one.